And I'm throwing up the west side. When we ride, and I'm throwing up the west side. Cowards die when we throwing up that west side. Yeah. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing, baby. And I'm throwing up that west side. Coming up. Yeah. How's everybody doing? We just grinding. Enjoying life. YouTube still ain't sending out notifications, so we just gotta bear with it. While I talk this boxing, y'all can bear witness. Shout out to H-Town, get down. They up. This is the wake up show. Wake your punk ass up. Yeah. We just gonna warm up the mic, let some people pour through. Shout out to Total Bad Guy. Say hello to the bad guy, man. Yeah. Boxing ego to the world. Facts. Man, we worldwide. Wait till them notifications go out. They gonna see us. They want to join. They want to be us. Half the world want to be us. Shout out to Kane. See, I told you. He said all the way from Dubai. Yeah, shout out to Dubai. Shout out to my sheiks in Dubai. Jasmine from the UK. Bang. Shout out to my UK mates. Big old boxer said, let's go. Man, I gotta warm up. I gotta warm up the vocals. Test the vocals in the booth. I said, loosen up the blazer, loosen up the tie. Step aside the booth, Superman is alive. Yeah. We gotta take off the blazer and loosen up the tie. So I'm gonna wait for these notifications to keep going out. Y'all can put what y'all want. We just getting ready. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. On the morning show. Wake your punk ass up. We still working. We working. All eyes on me. Yeah, you guys seen the title. We gotta talk about that. About the Ring magazine rankings. A lot going on. A lot of people feel a different types of way about different types of things. We gonna talk about a fair share of stuff today. Yeah. The media. Absolutely. Gang. We gonna talk about this game. All this new media game. Yeah, smash the like button. The sooner we do that, the sooner we can get off to the races. Leave your comments, leave your likes, and then we on. I got the early shift. Yeah. New media. I was just thinking the same thing in the title. This is why we have new media. Absolutely. The game needs me. I see can't leave boxing alone. The game needs me. Shout out to Troy Archer. He says Deontay Wilder's a dangerous threat, and since he lost, they're trying their best to keep him at bay because he will get the WBC and more. Oh, he's absolutely a threat. That, you see, this is what they do. Oftentimes when it's a non-black fighter, a Caucasian fighter, you know, these types of things, one thing I notice is, you see how people are ready to just, you know, I'm ready to talk. Fuck it. Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. We just speak the real. I'm gonna tell you what was really good and what's really hood. But one thing I notice is, you notice you notice what they do when it's a black fighter that loses in a situation like this, or it's a non-black fighter that wins, whatever. Old media, they want to just draw the line in the sand right there and just dead it. They try. Okay, so Wilder brought Fury back from the dead, when his career was in peril, and risked it all. He was the one taking a high risk along with Fury. But because he had an off night, they don't want him to have a trilogy. They want Fury to just move on to greatness, and he don't get another crack at it. He don't get another chance to redeem himself. He don't get another chance to fix it. So as a champion, Deontay Wilder, he put it all on the line. He took risks, and this one didn't pay out for him. That's fine. That's fair and square. Tyson Fury beat him. But he fought Luis Ortiz when people said, "What are you doing? You already beat the dude, and he gave you all you can handle. Why are you fighting him again?" People said these types of things. I actually thought that fight would be more dangerous than the Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury came with a game plan and a strategy. But anyway, he took these types of risks. People are like, "You already beat Luis Ortiz. Why don't you just move on? You're going to potentially mess up your Fury money if you lose to Luis Ortiz." Took the risk. People said that Tyson Fury beat him in the first fight. I'm just going off what people said, right? People said Tyson Fury beat him in the first fight. He gave Tyson Fury another opportunity. So now that he loses, we don't respect the former champion who, one, he has it in his contract, but beyond that, and people are saying, "Oh, the costume excuse is bullshit and excuses and whoop, whoop, whoop." Then why don't they want to see a trilogy? They don't want him to have another opportunity to right his wrong. They know Wilder's still dangerous. That's why they're trying to bury him. You see what I'm saying? They want Fury to move on and try to become undisputed. This is because a lot of old media, they have all these racist, bigoted views and stuff like that. They rather see that, Tyson Fury possibly with the chance to, prevail or whatever and become undisputed. Eddie Hearn, if AJ and Tyson Fury fought, they like Eddie Hearn or whatever the situation is, so it would benefit them, right? And they're saying that old media is saying that Wilder don't deserve a chance. So he took risk upon risk. He was the champion, and the moment he lose, it's just like, oh, game over. Go back to the drawing board here. No, that's not how that works. Now, if he decided to go back to the drawing board and he said, I don't want to fight Fury again, then that's his prerogative. If he says, like, I want to fight Fury at a later date, then, I'll respect that, because that's him, the fighter, not wanting to go. Like, just what Hurd did. Hurd lost to J-Rock, switched his team up. He said, I'm not doing the immediate rematch. I got to figure some stuff out. You see what I'm saying? But they're trying to rob Deontay Wilder of an opportunity. So, listen, this is how I know old media is lying and it's full of, like, tribalists and racists and biased fans and shit like that. Wilder lost. Nobody's denying that. You would look stupid denying that he lost. Because he clearly lost, right? So he lost. The risk is all on him. The whole entire risk is on Deontay Wilder. Because if he loses again, his career is going to be in a hurtful spot. Because, you lost. You can't say the heavy costume, because he's not going to wear a heavy costume for the second fight if he believes that's what was wrong. So he's not going to have anything to fall back on. So why wouldn't old media want to see the trilogy? Because the risk is all on Wilder. Wilder has to prove that he can beat Fury, based on that last performance. They don't want him to have the opportunity, because they know that after losing, sometimes people learn if you're hungry and stuff like that, and if you still have certain intangibles. They're doing so much and rejoicing and trying to like bury Wilder to make it like he's not worthy of a rematch, which is hilarious. Which is hilarious because, like I said, that's not how it works. He was the champion. He had a historic amount of title defenses. He gave Fury 2 opportunities at him. People say bum squad and stuff. He could have just continued fighting whoever made you, whatever caliber guy made you call him bum squad, but he didn't. He was chasing greatness and he lost. End of story. So that's what that is. About this Dillian Whyte situation, make sure you guys smash the like button. Ring Magazine came up with some more bullshit. They said that Dillian Whyte they ranked him ahead of Wilder, which is just stupid. I got an open hot seat. Let's go, bro. I'll jump straight into a hot seat cold. I don't need to warm up. If anybody believes that Dillian Whyte deserves to be ranked ahead of Wilder, we could do a hot seat right now. Ring Magazine took Wilder out of the top 3 to lose to the Ring Magazine champion, who they have above number 1. If you feel that makes sense to take Wilder out of the top 3, let's hear it. Let's hear this argument. I can't wait. You will be entered into the hot seat sweepstakes, and I definitely want to hear this. Bro, how is Wilder out of the top 3 for losing to the top seed? Come on, bro. I'm seeing people leave all types of dumb comments in my comment section, talking about Dillian Whyte got a better resume. If this is what you feel, step up for the hot seat. I haven't even warmed up, so let's see. You will hear your enlightening information versus my arguments. Who want the hot seat? I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for a hot seat. Who wants to take that argument? Anybody can get it. Bro, the Ring Magazine got this foolish ass list. Tyson Fury, number 1, that's no problem. He deserves that. Then they have Joshua, debatable to me. But he got the belt, so I ain't even mad at that. Whatever. He got the belts, so, Wilder don't have a belt right now. But then you put Dillian Whyte before Wilder? Really? Hey, shooter, block Joey. See, look. They put these little sideline peanut gallery comments, but I'm running a hot seat right now, and they won't step up. I'm asking a direct question. What's up? What's popping? If you think Wilder is out of the top 3 in place of Dillian Whyte being in the top 3, let's hear that argument, because I got to hear this. I got to hear how losing to the number 1 guy takes you out of the top 3, when just because you had an off night, when you have more fights than other guys like AJ. Bro, you just lost to the better fighter. That's cool. How is Dillian Whyte number 3? What did he do? I like Dillian Whyte. I think he's cool. He's good for boxing. Sometimes he's over the top. But I just need to know, what did he do? Why is he in the top 3? With the Ring Magazine. So this is not like the WBC, mandatory ranking. This is the Ring Magazine's ranking. I don't even know how many fights he has. What, he got 20 fights? 20-something fights? This is what I'm saying, bro. They never, every time, man, I guess I got to give up on a hot seat because these dudes is too chicken. They too scared, bro. Every time I tell you, let's do a hot seat, when I'm doing this is the funny thing about this streaming game. When I'm not even trying to do a hot seat, they keep coming with the peanut gallery. Then when I give you guys opportunities to step up and argue the dumb shit you say in my comment section, then they all get quiet. They all get quiet, bro. Like what? Where is it? I don't know. The Wilder hate and disrespect is just crazy. It's just crazy, you know. And see, like, to be honest, I know what this is. You guys may not understand it, but I know what it is. Wilder is not the type. Like, first of all, he represents the culture. He actually represents Black America as well. This is what's causing a lot of this like Wilder hate is because you know the racists with old media, they feel Wilder being oppressed, like being like knocked down, knocked off his pivot, is like a huge win and celebration. So they just trying to, add insult to add insult to injury. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about, bro. Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua are far more subservient to a white man in Eddie Hearn, and they kind of just, Dillian Whyte attack. Like if you notice, Dillian Whyte will attack Wilder more. He don't go at Usyk like that. He don't like Usyk took your spot. Usyk took because he was a super champion at cruiserweight. So when he moved up to heavyweight, he took Dillian Whyte's spot. I don't ever hear Dillian Whyte go in on Usyk like he does Wilder, right? I don't ever hear Dillian Whyte go in on Tyson Fury as much as he goes in on Wilder, laughing at Wilder, taunting Wilder when Wilder's winning, when he just lost, etc. So we know AJ and Dillian Whyte, all their coaches are white, on their team. They have promoter Eddie Hearn. So they fit the racists. They'll deal with them. Do you see what I'm saying? The racist fans and racists in old media, they'll just deal with them because they what's the word? They follow the code. You see what I'm saying? They'll follow the code. So it's like, okay, we could tolerate them. But Wilder, he goes against the grain. Like the whole to this day, that type of shit. He's speaking out, he's lashing out. He went in, on a fellow black media person and said to this day and shit. They don't like that type of shit. The racists and the bigots in old media do not like that type of shit. So Wilder don't play by the old media rules. Yeah, fall in line. Exactly. Wilder don't do that. So they're doing everything they can to marginalize him and, kick him when he's down. And then some, the racist is funny because they think they're smarter than me. And it's hilarious. They'll say something, oh, you're making it about race. You're pulling the race card, but Dillian Whyte's ranked and he's black. I just explained it. Block Ray B. I just explained it. Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua are like the ones that don't cause any trouble for old media, so to speak. They're not causing trouble. They're not causing havoc. Wilder causes havoc for old media. Wilder speaks out. You see what I'm saying? So what would be your, okay, if you were racist, what would be your biggest threat? Samuel L. Jackson in Django, or Martin Luther King, or Malcolm X? You see what I'm saying? Like, it would be very apparent the person that you would want to silence would be the one that's causing you more, trying to create segregate or integration, stuff like that. Block the real YT. Don't give a fuck what you talking about. Go talk about it on your real YouTube. Bro, people, all this sidebar shit, y'all not going to distract from what I'm talking about tonight. Pensacola, we talk tonight. You're not going to distract to what I'm talking about. So obviously that's my point. Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte, they are black. Yes. But again, they're not creating calamity for old media. You see what I'm saying? They listen to Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn, a white promoter. Their teams are predominantly like white coaches. Rob McCracken, stuff like that. So it's the lesser of two evils. You see what I'm saying? Wilder, he's the one speaking out. He's wearing a Black Panther necklace, from the movie. He's doing this. He's motivating, and he's, just inspiring the culture. People in hip hop were using like Wilder metaphors and battle rap and stuff like that. So they look at this as a huge. Dillian Whyte don't move the culture. Battle rappers ain't talking about Dillian Whyte in their bars, nor AJ. You see what I'm saying? Southpaw, exactly. He said, "Ego, there's nothing more annoying to old media than an outspoken, proud black man." Exactly, which Wilder is. Wilder was like uncontrollable, and they can't control him. So I just disagree with you. What do you disagree with? Oh, you're talking to someone else. So anyway, Dillian Whyte being ranked ahead of Wilder for the umpteenth time. How is he number 3, in your opinion? But Wilder, a former champion, something that Dillian Whyte has never been, a full-bodied champion. How is he number 3? I'll do an open hot seat. Who won it? We sharp today. I'm like Shannon. I'm so sharp. I'm sharp like Shannon. Rich like Gannon. Let's get it. Who wants to do a hot seat and argue Dillian Whyte's Ring magazine placement above Deontay Wilder? That's the only thing I'm asking you. Who wants to do the hot seat and argue Dillian Whyte's placement ahead of Wilder on Ring magazine? You explain. All you have to do is, if you agree with that, then you explain how Dillian Whyte is number 3 and Wilder is behind him. Please let me know, because I want to. Look, I'm waiting for the day old media could school me. And like enlighten me. He said no one ego, it's retarded. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. But every time, like when this video ends, this is how slimy old media is and how cowardly. I keep asking the same question. They'll wait for this stream to end, and then after it's over and I can't respond, they'll come fly in the comment section and say, "Oh, Dillian Whyte has a better resume, blah, 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 blah." Bro, where are they at now? Smash the like button. Y'all just wasting my time. I can't get no work. Dillian Whyte should not be ahead of Wilder. Period. There's no way. Dillian Whyte hasn't even been a champion. And Wilder has been a champion, but he just lost to. Ring magazine has Tyson Fury as, the creme de la creme. So you losing to the top guy, how does that put you behind other motherfuckers, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you lost to it's not like you lost to some scrub. Like somebody who you weren't supposed to lose. Like, bro, Tyson Fury's big as hell. He came with a great strategy, and he beat him. Man, I'm trying to. Shout out to WJ. He said Ego wants to catch a body. I've been trying to catch one, but nobody's biting because they scared, because they know this shit don't make sense. Bro, but Dillian Whyte's resume is overstated. Who's he beat? Bro, they know this. See, this is what I'm talking about. They know the prodigal son has returned. Y'all gonna turn me to Ego Valley trying to get this body, bro. Like, I'm really trying to get I'm trying to catch I'm like Wilder, bro. I'm trying to catch a body. Bro, Dillian Whyte fought Parker off of a loss. That's the reality. I'm trying to have a body on my resume in this hot seat. Dillian Whyte fought Parker, who didn't look good as a champion anyway. What's okay, here's the question. What is Parker's best performance as a champion? Even the fight he became a champion, he arguably lost to Andy Ruiz. See, they don't know more boxing than me. That's why I don't even see why they try going against the Don Ego Valley. Bro, I'm going to have a Cassidy record. 5,003-0. What was Joseph Parker's best performance where he looked crazy good as a champion? People sleep on Wilder for the third fight, but they forget Fury kept getting dropped like bad reception in the first fight. Bars. Bro, Brandon Jackson, you about to get this work. You about to be the next person. You keep saying, nah, fuck that. What do you disagree with? Brandon Jackson. See, now I'm going to start picking y'all out the fucking crowd like Remy and Higher Learning. Yeah, I'm going to get this work. Nah. What, Brandon Jackson, I keep seeing you say you disagree. Shout out to the UK. What do you disagree with? You got 10 seconds, homie. What do you disagree with? I'm tired of seeing your name pop up and people arguing with you. So now I'm just going to pick y'all out the crowd, Call of Duty style. I'm trying to tell you, bro, listen to some of his interviews. Block him. Wasting my time. Bro, I am not playing. I try to give you an opportunity. He figured he could back him up. Block him. I don't care about none of that. I'm asking you how Dillian Whyte is better than Wilder or higher, should be ranked higher, and you back it off the blocks. Block him. Get rid of him. Shoot us. He has served his purpose here. Whoo, rockabye, baby. Who next? Who next, bro? Put Dillian Whyte number 3 if you want to. Let's argue. Let's talk about this. Once again, Joseph Parker, what was his best victory as a champion? He didn't look good versus Hughie Fury. He didn't look good versus Rascojano. Anthony Joshua beat him, you know. So he looked cool defensively, but he wasn't as offensive as he needed to be. And Joshua didn't look good in that fight either. So what performance? Even the performance where he won the belt was against Andy Ruiz, and I thought Ruiz beat him. So who did Joseph Parker beat? People keep giving Dillian Whyte this crazy resume points. Who did he beat? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Derek Chisora cool, but he got Derek Chisora after David Klitschko had already beat him. Hay stopped him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought Chisora beat Dillian Whyte in the first fight. But, again, they didn't give him credit. So, like, who did Dillian Whyte beat? That you guys keep rating Dillian Whyte, you know, saying he's the best or whatever. It's just nobody can explain it, though. How come nobody can explain Dillian Whyte's resume? He fought Joseph Parker, who, again, even as a champion, he didn't really have a great run as a champion. Name one impressive victory from Joseph Parker as a champion. One. Where he was already a champion and he defended his title and he fought somebody of note and he looked great. He fought Hughie Fury on YouTube pay-per-view. Man, stop. He fought Rascojano and it took him 12 rounds to go to decision or whatever. And he didn't look good in that fight. Luis Ortiz got knocked out by Wilder, fought the same guy, and iced him in 2 rounds. What are we talking about, people? Do y'all know boxing? Or y'all just see this what happens. They so used to going to like boxing forums and like discords and shit and arguing with people, and then when it really comes time to argue with people who know the sport, they realize they don't know how much they think they know, because those same talking point, like, it's different in a forum. A forum, you could just say some stupid shit, or you read somebody left this response and then you liked it, so you recycle it and you say it. But when you talking motherfuckers that actually know boxing and cover this whole shit, you know, or people who box or whatever, that's a different ball game, because you can't survive off of somebody else's talking points. You see what I'm saying? I'm still trying to make, like, who did Dillian Whyte beat? Lucas Brown was on drugs, and then even the fight, he was a former champion. He was losing that fight against Shagave or whatever the dude's name was. He was losing until he got a knockout in the last minute. So it's not even like he looked good in that fight to even become a champion. Then he failed several drug tests, and Dillian Whyte beat him after he got off drugs. That's the big win, Lucas Brown. And then Lucas Brown has since lost to Dave Allen and all types of shit. So Lucas Brown is not like no big world beater. This shit is too easy, bro. Y'all got to give me some better work. Shout out to Tyshawn. Why do people even keep bringing up Chisora? The dude is a journeyman fighter, yet they act like he's the gatekeeper in the UK. Bro, I don't know what these dudes is doing. That's some UK shit. They keep bringing up every whoever, bro. David Price. They keep thinking David Price finna win a title. Bro, he's supposed to have win a title since I was in like middle school and shit. So it was like, come on, bro. Like, what? I'm just trying to understand it, bro. What, like, Dillian Whyte didn't look good versus Marish Weck. He didn't look good versus Robert Helenius. Like, this is my real opinion of the fights. So I'm trying to understand what y'all seen Dillian Whyte did. He's solid. There's guys he could probably beat and shit. But I'm just saying, what is this standout, breakout performance? Even the Derek Chisora 2 fight, I thought he lost the first fight. Derek Chisora 2 was highly competitive up until the knockout. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't understand what you guys have seen that creates this alleged talking point that you guys have, where you would disrespect a former champion. As of Saturday, last Saturday, he was a champion for 10 title defenses in 12 years or whatever, and since 2000, whenever he fought Bermane Stiverne. You see what I'm saying? So he's been undefeated for 12 years, and he's been a champion since the Stiverne fight. I'm just trying to understand this, putting him out of the top 3 by losing to the top guy who probably beats everybody. You know what I'm saying? I would favor Tyson Fury over Joshua, Dillian Whyte, Manuel Chard, fucking whoever. Tyson Fury's good. He beat Klitschko. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't picking against none of them dudes. Who beats him? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's just like it's looking bad for old media. They can say this stuff, but they know it don't make sense. Smash the like button, bro. I don't give a fuck about dislikes and all that. Oh, yeah. Explain your side. That's it. That's all you have to do. If you know so much, explain. You ain't trying to understand. The moment I try to debate you, just say block him. Bro, you got 10 seconds. Your clock didn't listen. Shoot. Don't do me like that. If he come back, bro, he lying. Bro, grown men lying. He said, I just said block him. No, I didn't just say block him. I said explain how Dillian Whyte's top 3 over Wilder. How you put Dillian Whyte over Wilder, even in Wilder's loss, right? And then he started talking about something else. So I didn't just say block him until you wasted my time. You're not finna waste my time, bro. So if he ever comes back, he got 10 seconds on the clock. You got 10 seconds to explain how Dillian Whyte. I don't care about nothing else. Don't tell me about Canelo. Don't tell me, oh, you said Mayweather. Don't tell. This is what they do. Is they stall. Don't unhide him. He's probably going to come back anyway. Just leave him gone. He got 10 seconds if he ever come back. 10 seconds. These dudes is long. Oh, you just said block me. No, I said block because you're not finna waste my time. I'm just trying to see what their excuses are, ego. Bro, no, I'm not giving him 15 seconds, bro. Because listen, bro, you looking like a rat. Don't tell me, I don't need no suggestions. Here's why. Because check the play. The play is this. I said, how is Dillian Whyte ranked ahead of Wilder? I gave him 10 seconds. He's leaving replies. Lengthy at that. Like he's writing sentences, but none of the sentences are actually answering the question. So it's not about the time limit. It's not like he needs more time. It's not like I just, he was in the middle of typing and I said, block him. So that's not the issue. It's not about 10 seconds versus 15. It's about they're not answering the question. We could keep doing it again. We could do it again. If you feel Dillian Whyte should be ranked number 3 on Ring Magazine's top heavyweights list above Wilder, please explain. Yeah, it's not about 10, 15 seconds. It's about answer the fucking question. They don't want to answer the question. If anybody say I want the hot seat, you get the hot seat right now. That's all I'm asking for. But don't ask me a question. Just get to answering the question. That's all you have to do. Tell me how Wilder should be ranked behind Dillian Whyte. What has Dillian Whyte done, or what have you seen? That's all I'm trying to understand. People don't want to answer the question. They trying to stall. That's what the problem is. It's not the time limit. It's they don't have an answer, so they start bringing up other stuff. Oh, he left a paragraph talking about, oh, Wilder, he lacks skill and his balance, and what does that have to do with Dillian Whyte being ranked ahead of him? I don't care about the costume. I don't care about the 45-pound suit and all this shit. How is Dillian Whyte? You see what I'm saying? How is Dillian Whyte he be ranked higher? Bro, it's politics. De La Hoya, Golden Boy, and Ring Magazine, they work together or whatever. The bottom line is Dillian Whyte is subservient, and he's not on the naughty list, and Wilder is. Wilder said, I don't care about the Ring Magazine belt publicly, multiple times, multiple interviews. So now as soon as he loses, this is their way of paying him back. You disrespected our Ring Magazine belt. We're going to take you out of the top 3. But in doing so, the Ring Magazine looks stupid. They look dumb for even doing that. Because as a business, people not always going to see eye to eye with you, but you trying to be vindictive and saying something that, having stupid ranking. It's like even the racists said Floyd Mayweather was pound for pound number 1 because you would look stupid trying to put him off of the pound for pound list just because, that would show your true colors. You see what I'm saying? So I feel Ring Magazine, that's just petty. That's just vindictive. You still got a job to do. You're supposed to be the Bible of boxing. You're supposed to have reliable information, regardless of if you're mad at Wilder or not. You still got to rank him accordingly to something that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But that's why no one takes Ring Magazine serious like that anymore. Because it's like Trainer of the Year, Chepo and Eddie Reynoso, Fighter of the Year, Canelo. It's always, bro, it'd be like fights. How the fuck is Canelo Fighter of the Year, dog? Errol Spence had a way better last year than Canelo. Canelo ain't do shit last year. Well, actually, I can't say that. He fought Danny Jacobs, but he did. Bro, who looked better in their 2 fights? Errol Spence and Porter in a unification, or Canelo in his unification? Who looked better? Canelo versus Kovalev or Errol Spence versus Oscar or whatever, Mikey Garcia. Bro, Errol Spence had a way better year than Canelo. He took a fighter's O and he took a fighter's belt. End of story. Derek James, he had a better year too of training. Jermell Charlo got his belts back, and Jermell Charlo knocked out Jorge Cota, and he had Earl. And they gave it to Eddie Reynoso. You crazy boxing ego, I disagree with you, man. That's cool. Block him. Bro, y'all got to start getting to the point. I don't care. You could disagree. Go on your channel and talk about how ego blocked me and all that. I don't care. You see, they're not even saying nothing of note. It's not saying nothing of substance. When they hate, donate. Somebody gonna pay for these dudes' sins. You see how they keep saying, oh, I disagree. They won't get to the point, though. I disagree with you, ego. I don't think so, ego. Like, that's all this is, bro. It's just a bunch of trolling, stupid shit. Somebody said Spence's stock went down. Block him. Just get him out of here, bro. How does Spence's stock go down, bro? They never say what they disagree. They just say the foolish shit. Block Tim. Block Tiny Tim. He got to go too. Block him. When they hate, donate. I told you, y'all finna pay. Somebody finna pay for their sins. Yeah, shout out to Cali. Didn't Ring Magazine. He just paid for 5 of you hating motherfuckers. Didn't Ring Magazine just give Canelo Fighter of the Decade? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's clearly politics. Motherfucker ain't no Fighter of the Decade. You ain't even Fighter of the last year, bro. What? Stop. Fighter of the Decade. All right. But Mayweather beat that ass in this decade. When was the Mayweather fight? 2013? That was in that decade? How you the fighter of the decade? Floyd chopped you up. Floyd put you in the slap chop. What the fuck? Bro, how you the fighter of the decade and Floyd ain't? And Floyd was 38 and put Canelo in the slap chopper. He put him in the slap chop and made vegetables out your ass. Made a fucking vegetable beef stew. That motherfucker turned Canelo to caldo de res. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Nah, fuck that. Floyd chopped him. That motherfucker took him to the chop shop, took the rims off of a Canelo car. Fuck out of here. Bro, stop. That motherfucker Canelo got the rims and stereo taken out his whip. The fuck is you talking about? Canelo, the fighter of the decade. Bro, Canelo's good too. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's good. He's good, but he good, but how Floyd not the fighter of the decade and he beat Pacquiao ass. Pacquiao motherfucker shoulder broke and all this shit. Bro, it's up to y'all talk about Deontay's suit as shit. Bro, that shit sound more believable than that Pacquiao shit. That suit look heavy as a bitch. That's if we talking about excuses, bro. Pacquiao was slinging that shoulder that was allegedly hurt. That suit looked like some out of pocket extra ass shit. If we being real, that Spawn suit, that motherfucker thought he was Michael Jai White out this bitch. It was shit. The eyes was glowing and yeah, he came in with that fucking. That the Black Channel night shit, whatever. Pacquiao, his excuse sounded horrible too. Yes, my fight with Floyd, my shoulder, I need $2. Motherfucker making them Liu Kang noises and shit. Remember when Liu Kang used to stomp on your chest and shit with that bicycle kick? I used to hate that bicycle kick. That motherfucker really kick your chest from this side of the screen all the way to this side. Yeah, Pacquiao making these fucking Liu Kang ass noises. Man, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. I'm making these motherfucking Mortal Kombat noises. Yeah, Floyd, the fighter of the decade. Easy work. Oh shit, I'm gonna spit this coffee out. Who said that? Which one of y'all kicked me? Bro, who said that? Somebody said Pacquiao sounded like a fucking turkey. Oh my gosh. Toasties! This man said he sounded like a turkey gobble. I'm done, bro. Bro, I'm the best. I'm the funniest in boxing. Just deal with it. We got the best channel, bro. This should be funny. I really enjoy what I do. Y'all funny as hell. We got the best channel, though. We got the funniest channel. Sounds like a fucking turkey. Yeah, Thanksgiving ass Pacquiao. Toasties. Man, Floyd the fighter of the decade. Fuck that. That's not even debatable at this point. Floyd beat... Bro, there's pictures of Floyd. There's pictures of Floyd. And he, like... Floyd was fighting Cotto, I think. And on that card, they had Canelo, Shane Mosley. So they had Floyd, Miguel Cotto. That was his opponent for that card. And then Shane Mosley was fighting Canelo on that card, right? They had them all lined up on the stage, you know, doing the fighter pose and shit. Floyd beat that whole stage. And they had De La Hoya in the picture. Bro, Floyd is the god. Bro, Golden Boy was, you know, working with Floyd at that time. Golden Boy and Al Heyman were working together. So it's a picture with Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd's opponent, Cotto, and the undercard was like Canelo and Shane Mosley. Floyd beat the whole fucking stage, dog. How is he not? Bro, he beat De La Hoya. He beat De La Hoya's fighter, Canelo. He beat Cotto that night, you know, or the next night. He beat Shane Mosley. Bro, there's no one else like that right now. Where everybody in the fucking picture on the stage, he beat. No. Floyd, bro. I gotta find the picture. It's a picture of De La Hoya, Floyd. Floyd was fighting Cotto, and then Canelo was on the undercard fighting Shane Mosley. Bro, he murked the whole stage. Bro, that's insane. There ain't nobody else that did that. Where there's top level fighters, and then it's a stage picture, and then Floyd, you beat every fucking person on the stage. I ain't never seen no shit. I ain't never seen that shit, bro. Mayweather's the fighter of the decade. You foolish infidel. Bro, they got, look, it's basically this picture, but De La Hoya and Golden Boy were helping promote this. So it was like a picture. Oh, there's De La Hoya in the back. You see? Look. He in the back. Look, behind Canelo. De La Hoya right there. But they have better ones where De La Hoya's in the picture too. Floyd beat every man up here. See? See De La Hoya in the back. Look, De La Hoya ass in the back. Bro, ain't nobody did that. He said he in the back crying. You stupid. Bro, he beat the whole picture. That's no. They trying to act like who's the fighter of this decade. Stop. Bro, he beat the whole picture. They had De La Hoya in one of these pictures too. How you beat everybody? All these are good ass fighters though. These are all Hall of Famers. All Hall of Famers. And De La Hoya is a Hall of Famer. De La Hoya got a crazy resume. Eagle Valley got that insane memory. Bro, I got that memory. I got that Lee Majors, that photographic shit. Yeah, let's get it. Best line ever from Floyd. They should call me the Golden Boy. I beat your whole roster. Ooh. Nasty. Floyd got bars. Floyd got bars. Yeah, man. Bro. And Floyd, bro, you know how many De La Hoya fighters, Victor Ortiz, Floyd beat him? De La Hoya was like, he was like, hey, I gave Victor Ortiz the blueprint to beat Floyd, bro. How'd that work? Victor Ortiz got 2-piece. That motherfucker got that Popeye's chicken 2-piece. Motherfucker was looking at Joe Cortez like he finna do something. Hey, but he hit me. Bah! He hit me. Bah! Why he do that? Motherfucking Ortiz. He looking at Joe Cortez. He can't help you. He counting your ass out. Motherfucker looking around for help and shit. Bruh, Victor Ortiz, bruh, he did it to Tekashi. He was trying to snitch to Cortez when he got hit with that first shot because he looked directly at Cortez. He about to start snitching like Tekashi. He said, pow. And then Floyd said, ah, they hit him again. Man, get this Ronald Reagan fool out of here, bro. Get Reaganomics out of here. I don't even know what you talking about, so you wasting my time. Yeah, anyway, Canelo got turned to chop suey fucking with Floyd. So, he's the fighter of the decade. Anyway, back to this Dillian Whyte shit. How the fuck is he rated ahead of Wilder? Make it make sense. What is Dillian Whyte's best win anyway? What is his best win? Anybody? Smash the like button. What is his best win? I don't even know what his best win would even be. So Parker coming off a loss is his best win. Rivas by cheating. Yeah, okay, so the Rivas fight. He failed a drug test that was later covered up because UCAT is broke, and it took 4 or 5 months to... Bro, that in itself is shifty. Having secret meetings and liaisons and shit about failing a drug test that nobody could know, taking 4 or 5 months to resolve. You know, he got cleared the night before his fight in Saudi Arabia. Man, stop. If you think that's on the up and up, then you a fucking bigger dummy than I thought. How you schedule the fight and then you get cleared the night before your fight? Oh yeah, that looks proper. They didn't clear you for 4 or 5 months, and then you had this fight in Saudi Arabia, and then you get cleared the day before you were going to fight regardless. You get cleared the day before, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, okay. Everything seems legit here. Anyway, Oscar Rivas dropped him, and Oscar Rivas, who is like, I like Rivas, he's cool, but what's his best win? Brian Jennings in a fight he was losing, and he got a knockout in the 12th round. Guess what? Was he the first to knock out? Was Oscar Rivas the first to knock out Brian Jennings? Did Klitschko knock out Brian Jennings? No. Who was the first person to knock out Brian Jennings? Oh, that's right. Luis Ortiz, the guy that Wilder knocked out violently twice. Bro, they can't fuck with me. So Oscar Rivas' best win is a fight he was losing, and he turned it around in the final round, knocking out Brian Jennings, a guy that Luis Ortiz knocked out when Jennings was like, he had lost to Klitschko. That was it, but he had never been stopped. Luis Ortiz was the first to stop Brian Jennings. So, and that's Dillian Whyte's win, and then he failed a drug test, and he got dropped in that fight. So what are we talking about? Wilder stretched Luis Ortiz twice. That's why I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Luis Ortiz, but guess who won't make it? Eddie Hearns. You guys need to learn to catch up to me, bro. They think they know, and then when it comes to these points, and I start making these points, they're like, oh, fuck. He got me. That's a good point. Oscar Rivas' best win is a guy who was beating him, my dude from Philly, B.Y. Jennings. And, it's the heavyweight division. So he got caught in the 12th round. And then, the fight fell apart for him. But Jennings had already been stopped by Luis Ortiz, the guy that Wilder knocked out twice. And then, these Eddie Hearn idiots, right? They keep saying Luis Ortiz ain't fought no one, but then they say Dillian Whyte has fought so many people. Bro, nobody believes it. That's why he got blocked. Somebody said, they're saying that, listen, okay, I'm getting so good at my job that we can spot the old media tactics before they do it. Remember earlier in this stream, I told you, if you guys play it back and run it through, I told you, people are saying that Dillian Whyte has a much better resume than Wilder when they hate donate. They're saying he has a much better resume, but I'm actually asking you guys to quantify that, and they won't do it. The only thing they keep doing is just saying it. Nobody cares about you just saying it. Show us that. I keep asking the same question, and they're so casual and so dumb and naive that they just keep saying he has a better resume. Ortiz, shout out to Alton, $2 super chat. He said Ortiz will murder B sample White. #OMD. Bro, they won't. How come they won't answer the question? His resume is better than Wilder. Who'd he beat? Like what win? Break it down. They can't do it. They can't do it. They just simply spew out the rhetoric. But like, notice everything I'm saying, I'm giving you examples, I'm telling you factual information, and I'm breaking down. So as long as I do that, then that means we gonna remain undefeated, because that's what we're willing to do. But old media is not willing to do it. All they're willing to do is just say it. Shout out to Cinnamon Savage. He said the Discord is fire. Keep Ego Army connected. Oh yeah, we having fun. Dillian Whyte has been hurt in plenty of fights. Dillian Whyte's cool. He's solid. He's a solid guy, but he's a solid guy. But my thing is, people keep acting like he did so much, and he's better than Wild. Just weird shit. Shout out to Cinnamon Savage. Listen, I'm on Discord. I'm the Discord king now. Sign up for Discord. This link is only gonna work for it's gonna expire, so it's not gonna, and it's only gonna accept a certain amount of people. If you want to join the community, because I'm just little by little we letting people in. My shit be exclusive. Like I don't have to just let I don't want everyone in, because we just talking boxing. There's the link. Y'all can use it, because man, the real ones, you better hurry up, because you know that it's only a certain amount of people can get in with this link, and then it expires anyway. So I got double protection on it. So the real ones need to get in on that link. You better go sign up for Discord right now and use that link before the clowns get in it, because they just gonna get blocked anyway. We got shooters over there. The Discord shit is cool. When they hate donate, I'm still stressing out over this fight. You should just block me just because. What? Did you super chat me just to tell me to block you? Hey, you're tripping. That's not how that works. That man sent to super chat just to get blocked. What do you mean, Icy? Real brother, you're not a shooter over there? Oh shit, I gotta add you. Yeah, Cinnamon Savage, it's cool. So let's talk about the Discord real quick. I told you I continue to innovate, and Icy, but don't do that. You don't have to. Icy, stop doing that. That's like childish. You don't have to. He just gave $5. You gonna give me $5? Unblock him. Bro, you don't have to do that just to be petty and like that's just a waste of time, bro. Luis, I don't know. I have to check my email. Yeah, that's just petty. Like he didn't seem like a real problem. So that's not something. If it became one, then you could block him. But he didn't really do nothing. It was weird. Yeah, the Discord be lit. Anyway, so Discord is cool. It's free. Sign up. Link in the description. We're only accepting a few people at a time, so we could police it. So get in there before the fake accounts get in there and all that weird stuff. But Discord is cool. I don't know why it wasn't doing it before. I guess because I'm not really a gamer. Look, now he sent another super chat. He said, "I was joking, brother. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you." Yeah, honestly, it's a weird. I don't know. It was a weird thing you said, so the shooters just looked at you like you was a rat or something. So that's why you got clapped. But I told him to bring you back, so appreciate you. Anyway, the Discord shit is cool. I don't know why I didn't do it before. Use that link, sign up, hurry up. We having fun over there too. And it's a good way to stay connected. We've got boxing news, different categories for, just stuff outside of boxing as well. Movies, music, food. So, you can join the conversation over there. It's a good way to get connected. I'm gonna really utilize it because it's like a giant social media Reddit type of thing. So I'm gonna use it like a bulletin board and I'll be able to post and you guys will get, just another way to get plugged in and tapped into what we're doing. Battle of the B sample. For real, facts. Y'all better get over that Discord. Yeah, the Discord shit is cool. We have fun over there. It's a good way to communicate what we doing. We just taking it to the next level. It's okay. Y'all better go. Hey, should I let more people in? Should I let more people in the Discord? Bro, I don't want a bunch of idiots. All right, let me up it. I'm gonna up it. I'm gonna allow a couple more people to join. I don't care. Like I want it to be popping, but I don't want a bunch of foolishness. All right. This link is a shorter time frame, but it'll allow more people to join. Y'all better use it quick because this link is not gonna work. The link is not gonna work for much longer. Y'all better get in there. If you want to join the conversation, it's real easy to learn. I just learned it this last week. So you could download it on your computer, Mac Pro, the MacBook Pro, iPad, PC. That link, y'all could use that. Sign up real quick. That link will expire. So once it expires, you won't be able to use it. It's not going to lead you to nowhere. So good luck. Y'all, that link is expiring. I'm not going to even tell you how long it's going to expire. So you better hurry up and use it. Because hold on. Shout out to Momo, Scotty One, Elite Sriracha. Damn, they coming. Icy, they coming. I told y'all. I'm the Discord king. Y'all better come over there. This shit is cool. What's the good thing about Discord? Yeah, it's cool. We having fun over there too. But look, these are all people that just joined. Y'all better go over there. No, I ain't even looked at the channel yet. Oh, shout out to Kamal Oz. Yeah, man. Y'all better hurry up and use that link, because that link gonna dry up. Icy, look, we got more people. Look. We just got hella people sign up. Y'all better go over there. It's easy to learn, like, to navigate and shit. Shout out to Cinnamon Sav. Good call out though. Yeah, we growing like crazy. We just gonna keep growing it, I guess. Oh yeah, let me know if there's things I could do, like, you know, add or take away, like a channel that we don't need over there. Yeah, but that's gonna be. It's like one big. It's like a big ass group text almost. You know what I'm saying? You could turn alerts on or off. You know, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So you know, you could just turn it on or off, just depending on what you want. And we have different subcategories, but it's gonna be a good way to just tap into the ego's army. La Familia, La Costa Nostra. That's a good way. Hey, bro, look, they keep coming. Y'all should sign up now. See, I don't want to give too many people the link though, cause they're gonna start hating. Hold on. Yeah, join. It's a good way to join the conversation and stay in touch with boxing. And you guys could also. You guys can also post stuff in there, but be mindful of the rules. I'm gonna get the official rules over there. Like, I'm gonna get those submitted for you guys. But anyway, you could post stuff, but we don't do soliciting. I don't do soliciting. That's the one thing I don't do. So don't post, you know, a bunch of nonsense and promotional, you know, promoting your own mixtapes or boxing pages on Facebook that don't have nothing to do with what we doing. You could post stuff like, you know, just a regular article about news, first take, stuff like that. But don't be posting a bunch of shit on my shit that I don't have nothing to do with. Your rap career and all this weird shit. Yeah, man, we taking over the globe with this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get started in a second. Oh shit. I like the setup though. I like how it's all set up. Anyway, there's the link again. Sign up, it's free. The links is going quick. Shout out to the super chat we just got. WJ Luckett. Just like you can't say the word bomb on an airplane, you can't say the word block me around the shooters and not mean it. That's a good point. Facts. So I'm gonna start doing stuff where, like, I don't know. I'm gonna utilize the Discord where I'll be able to get, you guys can have topics for videos and, you know, questions and stuff. It's gonna be real cool. Yeah, the trolls getting clapped. Shout out to Jose. Yeah, I'm good. I got allergies. I've been real congested, but I'm cool. But anyway, I don't see how Dillian Whyte is rated over Wilder, and nobody seems to be able to answer that for me. Damn, they keep coming in. They keep coming in. So that's that. Other thing I want to talk about, the Wilder costume. The Wilder costume, I think people are like, they doing too much. He said what he said. He said the shit was heavy. Me, I don't. I keep saying the same thing. I don't like Wilder saying the thing because you know how it's gonna be perceived. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you're making excuses." So I just feel like correct it. If you know what it is, correct it. But on the other hand, I think people are doing too much. I think people are doing too much in the sense of he's being interviewed. You know, so in an interview, somebody's asking you what went wrong, what was up with your legs, what happened. Icy, I don't even entertain that. I seen that, but that was just weird. Anyway, he's being asked what went wrong. Like, I don't know, bro. These people in boxing are just weird. Like, you know, like look at okay, let's look at any other sport. After a football game, after a basketball game, they'll talk to LeBron. Hey, the Lakers, you guys just lost to the Celtics. Boom, boom, boom. What happened? What do you mean calm down? Block Ronnie, bro. Block him. What you talking about calm down? Bro, you the one that said the weird shit. Block him. Just block him. You the one that said the weird shit. So don't be mad that people is... Bro, get rid of him. This dude talking about, oh, your beard is thick. And then when people was on his head, he mad at it. Bro, you just said a dude's beard was thick. It's just weird. Like, out of all the boxing content that I provide, that's the one thing you was paying attention to. This is weird, bro. Anyway, if LeBron James loses a game, they'll ask you that type of stuff. Like, hey, what went wrong? They're like, what went wrong for you in the game? And he'd be like, oh, they locked us up and, you know, they were shooting better, blah, blah, blah. But in boxing, it's just like, no, shut up. You don't say nothing. You know, people just kind of do too much, you know. Wilder was probably asked about what went wrong for you, what happened, and, you know, he gave his honest opinion. He said, I felt my legs was dead by the third round, this heavy-ass costume. It's that simple. He thinks 50 pounds hitting bag, same as fighting. Who is he? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Bro, the bottom line is, I don't think that's the only reason he lost. But if it aided in his late, bro, it's probably, like I said, it was just the recipe for disaster. Multiple things went wrong for him. Fury, good game plan. It just wasn't his night. You know, that's all that needs to be said. You know, but there probably is some legitimacy to what he said in terms of that aiding with his legs feeling tired. But the other part of it was almost a 300-pound man, like, getting off on you, punching you, and leaning on you. You know, it was just a culmination of things. That's it. Plus the equilibrium shot probably threw him off. So I feel like, I hope Wilder's not racking his brain trying to find one solid answer. He has to just come to grips with it's a loss. A loss is a loss. Be better in the rematch. If you're going to trigger the immediate rematch, you got to come correct. It's a high risk scenario, but you know, that's it. Block RS45. I hate people like you. You waste my time. He said he got beat by the better fighter. No excuses. Come on, man. Like, I hate when these motherfuckers be like, come on, man. Like, I just said that. They talk about, come on, man. Pause. He said, "Come on, man." Pause. Let's get it. Ego, as a black guy from Europe, one thing I've noticed is Americans kick black athletes when they're down. Race issues is real in the U.S. That's fact. Yeah, it's a different mentality out here. Crabs in a bucket. More of a crabs in a bucket mentality. You know? Yeah, I can't say the costume is the only reason he lost, because that would be unfair for Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury trained. Tyson Fury, his corner said they dealt with injuries, right? Stuff like that. So, everybody has their own battles, and it was Wilder's decision to wear the costume, so it is what it is. But I do think there's probably an element of, it probably was a heavy costume or whatever to make his legs. It just wasn't his night, bro. I think it was multiple things though. He also, I think part of his problem too is when everything started failing for him, the lack of conditioned fundamentals showed up. I'm gonna say it again. You got to look at it. When things aren't going your way, you're going to revert to who you are, right? Like, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. If sometimes there's women that have been big, like overweight their whole life, right? Oh my God. If y'all want this analogy, could I get the hell yeah? I'm really the king of analogies. I'm the king of analogies. If y'all want this analogy, I feel it's really good and I can connect it to this situation. If y'all want this analogy, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. And sign up for the Discord. We taking over. View of the Bay 510. What's up? Bay Area, but in this. He just joined the Discord. Conditioned fundamentals. I like that term. Yeah, I just made it up right now. I like it too. Shout out to you. Shout out to Savant. All right, let's get it. Damn, Gustavo yelled at me. He said, hell yeah. This is my thing. On top of it, I don't think so. Don't say no stupid shit or get blocked, bro. I don't think it was just the costume. But when things aren't going your way, you're going to revert back to who you really are. And this is what people have, had concerns with regarding Wilder, the lack of conditioned fundamentals. Meaning, practice doesn't make perfect. People say practice makes perfect. I had a teacher in, I think, elementary school that used to tell me this: practice doesn't make perfect, because you could practice something, but that doesn't mean you're going to be perfect at it. So that, that's a little bit overkill. But my teacher says practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes permanent. And I always liked when she said that, because it makes sense. Practice doesn't make perfect. Like, you could practice shooting threes and not ultimately be like on some Steph Curry level. So it doesn't make you perfect at it, but practice makes permanent. It'll be like permanently part of your psyche. Like, once I learn how to ride a bike, it don't matter if I haven't rode a bike in 5 years. I could get on a bike and I remember how to ride. You see what I'm saying? And that's from years of practice. So Wilder's lack of conditioned fundamentals is this what plays into it. It's like a woman. Let's say there's a woman who has been overweight most of her life. She's been overweight most of her life. So from childhood, she was overweight all the way to, let's say, 29. And she does something about it, and then you'll see some of these women, they enough is enough, and they start eating better, and they're tired of being overweight, tired of looking in the mirror, boom, boom, boom. So they lose weight and they get in incredible shape. All of a sudden, they're getting attention from guys that they're not used to. They're not used to getting this type of attention from guys because for, the better portion of their life, they've been overweight and maybe weren't viewed as attractive or whatever, right? So in meeting women like this in my real life that are in great shape now, but they were big, a lot of them have esteem issues, self-esteem issues. You see what I'm saying? Or they're not as confident as you would think. Like, even though they look great now and body is bow, their body is like plickety plickety now, it still doesn't outweigh, like, you being in shape for 3-4 years doesn't overshadow 24 years of your life you being overweight. So a lot of them still have long-term psychological like insecurities, right? So that's because even though they're in shape for 3, 4, 5 years, they got in shape, they've been conditioned for most of their life to have weight and esteem issues, self-esteem issues. So the way I'm relating this analogy to boxing is when things aren't going your way, oftentimes you're going to revert to who you really are. And I think that's what hurt Wilder too. He's been able to get things done, and people have said this for a while, and a lot of it has to deal with his power. His power has bailed him out. So if you know anything about KO power, a lot of times it's generated from your lower body. It's generated from your lower body. So in this given night, with all things considered, not having his legs, he wasn't able to get his power shots off, and he wasn't able to, land those authoritative shots that otherwise have saved him in some fights. So Wilder has to understand, from my perspective, that the lack of conditioned fundamentals played a big part in it too, because everybody gets hurt, especially heavyweight boxing in general. People get hurt, people get their brains scrambled. You got to know what to do in that situation. Wilder, with no legs and no power, that's why it looked like that. Because no power, because he's not able to generate power with no legs. And this is a situation he's never really been in, because even if he's been hurt, he never had his legs totally go from him like that. So he always had his power, because he always had the willpower, and he always had power, and he always had heart. So it was just a combination of things that left him almost. And then on top of that, Fury had a good game plan. He was hella heavy, used his weight, so it was just too much. It was a lot to overcome. You see what I'm saying? But it goes back down to the lack of conditioned fundamentals at the higher level, at the Mayweather levels, because he didn't have anything to fall back on. You see what I'm saying? He didn't have he didn't have the same skill set. I can't say he has nothing to fall back, because he definitely showed heart and whatnot. But that's why he looked like that, bro. Because his legs were shot and he couldn't rely on the power to bail him out, and he didn't have the same mental skill set, palate, and aptitude of a Floyd Mayweather. So during those rough rounds, it got real rough for him. And that's all that could be said. Plus, Fury had a good game plan and used his weight, used his size, grinded him, leaned on him, punched him. It just wasn't his night. So, to me, the trilogy is still interesting, because as long as his legs aren't shot totally, then it's still a different fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder still can. I still think he could beat Fury. Now he's at a deficit because Fury got over on him, and Fury clearly beat him. So now he's confident, and Wilder's confident maybe got zapped and diminished a bit. So that is something he's gonna have to overcome. But if he can take it there physically, not make excuses, not be delusional in his things and really address the real issues and come out with a great strategy and a game plan of how he can overcome that, or in case these things happen again, how, what he could do to work around it, then he definitely can come back. But in life is going to knock everyone down. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. But your bounce back game got to be real. You really got to learn how to bounce back. And it's in these darkest moments that either a star is going to be born and you're going to break through that mold and show people this is why, like, motherfucker, I'm ego. This is what I do. This is what I was born to do in these darkest moments. Or you're going to just fold and, you let life take your heart. So Wilder got to decide that. You can't let life take your heart. I ain't never let life take my heart. And what I mean by that is just like whatever I was going through just put me in such a sunken place where I just give up on everything. You know what I'm saying? I've been depressed. I've been sad. I've been like, damn, is anything going to work for me? Everyone's had that. When it rains, it pours type shit. But if you don't allow life to hold you down, then you got a chance. It might not be easy. It might not happen when you want it to happen. I've had times where I was like, man, I thought I was on the road to recovery, and then I got another major blow. That's all a test. I really feel like sometimes God just tests you. God will test you when you least expect it. And I feel like it's like he gives his battle to the toughest soldiers, like they say. God gives his toughest battle to the toughest soldier. He don't give you nothing that you can't deal with. But if in your mind you just tuck your tail and then you say, oh, I can't deal with it, then, you are what you say you are. If you're a quitter, then that's what it's going to be. So Wilder got to bounce back. He got to be strong. And like Tyson Fury did it, bro. So that's why people keep coming to my channel like on some stupid shit. Oh, Wilder lost. How do you feel, bro? I feel great. If you see how much money we made for Wilder Fury fight, I didn't have to travel. I didn't spend no hotel. I didn't spend no airfare. I feel great. I didn't want to see an American champion lose. I like Wilder. I respect Wilder. But I'm still happy we got a good fight, great promotion, and a fair outcome. So that don't affect me. Shit like this don't affect me because it's not the end of the road for anybody. Fury went through this. That motherfucker was 400 pounds. His own dad told him it was over. That has to hurt. His dad said, you're not the same. Give it up, son. And there's a video of Fat Fury jogging, and he said, thanks, Wilder. You gave me the motivation to come back, and I'm going to come back. And he did it. So, I love a good underdog story. Shout out to T Bonafide. I couldn't have said it any better. Appreciate you. Yeah, these dudes, bro. That's the behavior of broke people and shit. They take this boxing shit like it's just broke behavior. Oh, how do you feel? You're crying behind the glasses, bro. If you know real life, I have real people that I know, people that I know that have died and shit. You talking about crying over a fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just on a different level than a lot of these dudes. Motherfuckers ain't really had shit happen to them. Motherfuckers died in these streets and all types of shit. People get ill and sick. Motherfuckers talking about crying over a fight. Oh yeah. Let me see those tears behind the glasses, bro. All right, whatever. But like I said, I still think Wilder has a shot if he's real with himself. Life, when it throws you these obstacles, people want to figure out what happened. If you're not real with yourself, I always say it's going to be harder and harder to bounce back. It really will. The moment the best times in my life stems from the worst times in my life. You know what I mean? Because it was in those worst times of my life that I really got to define and discover who I was. You see what I'm saying? And like when you go through bad shit and bad shit upon bad shit, you have to strip yourself down and rebuild yourself really brick by brick. And that's why a lot of these dudes, a lot of dudes to me nowadays with social media and shit, just they're not man's men type of people. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't look in themselves. Like they judge everybody, but they don't judge themselves. That's not a man to me. A real man is not one who just points the finger and judges and overly judges and you're not even living this righteous life, but you quick to talk about what Kanye West needs to do and all this shit. That's not me. But you have to look inward and be able to strip yourself down. Strip yourself down. I'm not talking about getting naked and no weird shit. Strip yourself down internally and start from scratch sometimes. And that's sometimes the best thing. Like, let's say I have electronic, like I'm pretty tech savvy and stuff. Sometimes to get to the root of the problem, I've had to literally go one by one. I got hella plugs, I got USB hubs. I got multiple surge protectors and different things plugged in, USB 3s and different cables and stuff. And to really assess and diagnose electronic problems, because electronic problems, excuse me, some electronic problems are similar to problems in life, like, in terms of symbolically. So I have all these cables. I have all these things connected to my computer right now. And I have certain problems at times, and I don't know what's causing it. I've literally had to go one by one and unplug everything. External hard drives, USB hubs, turn this off, disconnect this, uncable that, to figure out and assess what the problem was. Really like a process of elimination. And if you could do that with your life, then you'll be further in life. Sometimes you have to start from really a blank canvas, like on some Brian McKnight shit, back at one. You got to go back to the core basics, and that's maybe what Wilder needs to do. He needs to go back and one by one assess it. Like, is Mark Breland firing him? Does that, fix the rematch? I don't know. He's going to have to decide this stuff. JDs, do I need to bring someone in? If I subtract Mark Breland, will I be better off? If I add somebody, if I, spend time on this, like, I'm not going to sit up here and it's not my job to figure out somebody else's path and what they need to do. But you guys get what I'm saying. He just has to be real with himself, like every fighter, and see what he needs to do. Canelo did it, props to him. Canelo, he got his ass beat. Mayweather beat his ass, bro. But he got his ass beat. It was like a spanking because he was still very young, and he had the wherewithal and the willingness to learn from it, and he bounced back and became a major star and continued to do shit. But he went through it. So Wilder, that's why, listen, that's why I hate fucking old media. Bunch of pieces of shit. Because people are selective, selective memory, selective hearing, all this bullshit, right? Canelo got a spanking for the ages, bro. That motherfucker looked like baby Cupid and shit. He got fucked up by Floyd. And he bounced back in a major way, but all these idiots act like one person losing is just over for you. Look at J-Rock. J-Rock lost bad to Charlo, in my opinion. Came back and beat a guy he wasn't supposed to beat in Jared Hurd. People got to stop putting all this emphasis on the zero. Because Mayweather is just Mayweather. Get that out of your fucking head. Most of these dudes ain't that good. I'm not saying it like they're not good, but they're not that good. Mayweather is an anomaly, a once-in-a-generation fighter. That's just what it is. Even Mayweather's fucking family lost. Jeff Mayweather got knocked out by Oscar De La Hoya. You know, Roger Mayweather got knocked out by Julio Cesar Chavez. So Floyd Sr. lost. You know, all these dudes lost, bro, except for Floyd. So it just happened like that for him. Most people aren't going to be that. No, most people, I can't, I'm not saying like I wish there's not, they're going to be that, but not everyone's going to be that. That's just a reality of boxing. This is a grueling, brutal sport. We got to stop putting so much effort and emphasis on the zero, because most people aren't going to survive that test, you know. And part of like, if you look at any kind of like knight, you want to be the knight with some scars, you know, with some scratches on that means you've been putting in work. It ain't nothing, you know, because how many of us could say we had a perfect life? Everything just went perfect. Everything always went our way, bro. We all got like some dirt on us, or, you know, a scratch, things like that. So that's how I look at it. But there is a way to bounce back. There is a way to come back from that. You know what I mean? But it's up to you. And people are like stupid. They talk about, oh, Canelo bounced back because he was young. That's true. But being young, you could also be stupid. When I was 23, I was wilding. I can assure you that. You see what I'm saying? So Canelo wanted to bounce back at age 23 when he got his ass kicked by Mayweather. You know what I mean? Being young, being young is not like just because you're young, you know, you can bounce back and it's a guaranteed thing, because you have to mentally be mature enough to not get overly discouraged and not party, not get into drugs or drinking because you lost and feeling bad for you. You know what I'm saying? You still got to do the right things. You know? You still got to do the right things. Like, so there's no age. People are like, oh, Wilder's 34, 35. Bro, that ain't shit. KFC, what's the fucking name? Colonel Sanders didn't start KFC till he was 60-something. He was like 65. Warren Buffett, he didn't even get his first million. He was old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? When he first started getting money. That ain't nothing. You know, people are like idiots. And that's why I'm starting to detest social media, because it's like, it's a lot of just negativity and stupid shit. Like, growing up, everyone didn't just have cell phones and shit like that. You get, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people can accomplish a lot of goals because of social media. Because if you go to social media, it's like pure negativity. It's just like the news. You turn on the news, every fucking news clip is, oh, local man got shot. Oh, someone got ran over by a train. Like, God damn, like, is any of this good? You know, and that's what it's becoming on social media. People keep telling you what you can and can't do. But like me, I'm built different. Tell me I can't do something, I want to do it. You know? So fighters got to have that same spirit. People, oh, it's 34, bro. So you could just be undefeated for 12 years and then lose one fight to a bigger guy and a guy who's really good, you know, and has variety, and then that's just the end of your journey. You just got to pack it in. Block this dude. Shooters, y'all slacking. Block this dude. The fuck? You know, it's never the end unless you make it the end. That's it. If you decide it's the end, then the shit's over, motherfucker. Ha, surprise, it's over. But shit, ain't nothing over till I say it. Till I say it's over. You know, as long as the Lord gives me breath. You know, so it's just, I don't know. I tune all that other shit out. Oh, he's lying. You know, his suit, and you know what bro, I don't know, man. This internet shit is just crazy. I'm just going to get my money and keep it moving. People are like, oh, he's blaming the fucking suit. He's a fucking, oh, da 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 da. Bro, they can't even carry in all the groceries in one trip because it's too heavy. But they talking about his suit. That ain't enough. What, bro? Motherfuckers don't even, they ain't never been in a fight, never threw one punch, don't go to the gym, don't do, you know what I'm saying? Telling, the suit wasn't heavy, and who are you, bro? Like, who are these dudes, bro? Motherfuckers be calling out sick to work and shit. I know people that work through like all types of shit, pneumonia and all types of shit, and you calling in sick because you got food poisoning, self-diagnosed and shit. And you talk about Wilder's a coward and shit, man. I don't know, bro. I'm starting to lose faith in this internet shit, cause y'all be gassing some dumb shit. Talk about Wilder's a bitch and stupid shit, And then man fighting with no legs. Let's see you fight with no legs. Yeah, you really had no legs. You motherfucker be Lieutenant Dan. A bunch of goofy shit. Y'all gotta surround yourself with some real shit and real individuals. Like all this shit, like the trolls coming back. What does that do for you? I really want to know that. Dillian Whyte laughing at Wilder. I mean, that's cool, but Joshua knocked him out too. He didn't look good versus Mayweather. So I don't really see the jokes with some of this shit. I'd rather lose to Tyson Fury than look bad versus Mayweather. That motherfucker looked like Frankenstein and shit. Monster Squad looking ass. Mayweather. Who is that, bro? Bogus. Frankenstein bolt in the neck looking motherfucker, bro. What? Mayweather got walked down by my boy Gerald Miller and stopped. And Dillian Whyte didn't look good. So, again, the social media age, people want to point the finger and stuff. You got to just work on improving you. Like, that's all I do on my channel. That's why I tell you, don't tell me about no other channels. Don't solicit, because I don't care about what nobody else is doing. I really don't. I'm focused on my own grind. I'm trying to, use my platform to the best of its ability, inspire, uplift. I don't care what other people are doing. I don't care what no one said about me. I don't care what they doing. I don't care what they ate for breakfast. Fuck them. I really don't. And that's how I live my life. People want to John Doe said this about you, or, Boxing Digest, he made I don't care. None of that moves me. None of that, bro. A lot of these dudes ain't even in my tax bracket. They ain't did what I did in this game. Nobody even knows who half these people are. Don't bother me. My time is money. You ain't gonna be wasting. So anyway, Wilder just gotta be real with himself, and he gotta fight his fight. He gotta crawl his way back to the top. Go back to the basics. Go, take that pilgrimage. He said he going to Africa. Go to Africa. Go to Africa. Go back to the motherland. Re-cleanse your soul. See where it went wrong. Be real with yourself. That's what I do. When I fail at something, I strip it down to the bare essentials on some Bruce Lee shit. We got to go back to see what went wrong. Like, I did that to my life. Remember I was missing flights? Remember that? Every flight. I was missing every flight. Getting places late and covering flight. I'm like, bro. I had to get a grip on it. Because it was like, I'm normally, like, I just got to a level of, like, everything is easy, You got to check yourself, bro. You got to check yourself. You really do. I'm like, I started getting, Instagram fame and having fun, and this shit was getting too easy. I had to make that shit hard. So I guess that was my way of rebelling, missing flights and doing what the fuck I wanted to. Like, man, I'm ego. I do what I want. And I had to check myself. I'm like, what am I doing this for? Like, imagine if I'm not missing flights. Imagine if I was actually getting to the cities I'm supposed to be on time. So I had to really, one thing I've been very good at doing in my life is self-reflection, looking inward, seeing what I'm doing, and doing those frequent checkups with myself. You know how, like, you go to the doctor and get periodic checkups? I do that with myself. and I look at it and I diagnose problems and see what I'm doing great, see what I'm not doing great. And that was one thing that I was like, man, I'm like, it got to the point where I started losing money, bro. Like I spend the money on a flight and then miss it and have to get another flight, like just weird shit. Not like often, but little shit like that was happening. I was like, nah, this something wrong. I'm tripping. And I was doing live streams when I wanted instead of packing. Well, I had to get with it. I had to do it. I had to get with it. How is a drug cheat who almost lost while on sports enhancing drugs ahead of Wilder? That's another good part, bro, because I'm telling you, a lot of old media is racist. They mad that Wilder is who he is, represents the culture, moves the culture. Blacks was fucking with him, and he's not gonna just, bro. I'm telling you, this is deep rooted. This is a lot of this shit is deep rooted. Like, they looked at Wilder as a threat because he was changing the culture, he's moving the culture, and he's gonna continue. If he gets back on track, he's gonna continue doing that. And he's not a yes sir, yes ma'am type of fighter. He speaks out, he speaks his mind, he's outspoken. He was knocking fools out, That's what they don't like. They don't like that. They looked at Wilder as like, too uncontrollable and too he wasn't, they didn't have him on a leash. That's what they fear that. Too real, a strong black man with an open mind. Yeah, bro, it gets too powerful. Like, and see, the real racists, they get mad at stuff like, they look at Wilder as like Eddie Hearn told him to do certain things. John Skipper and DAZN, they offered $100 million, and Wilder refused all of that. Bro, this is deep rooted. They get mad when a person like Wilder don't take a white man's money. They really get mad at stuff like that. Like, what do you mean you're not going to take Eddie Hearn's offer? What do you mean you're not going to take John Skipper and DAZN's $100 million deal? Because they know Wilder going to DAZN for $100 million would have benefited Eddie Hearns. It would have benefited John Skipper and Joe Markowski and stuff like that, right? They get offended at stuff like that. Old media, they get mad. They mad that he did his own thing and made his own lane and did it his own way. They don't like that. They want you to have to be reliant on whatever they want you to be reliant on. You see what I'm saying? They don't like the independent hustle. 100 million is a fortune. So why should you have to take it? Because someone else told you? So he not finna make he not finna make a baller profit. Block Stephen Lee, bro. Just block him. Bro, you doing too much. Nobody cares what you talking about. Block him. Block him. Bro, go create your own channel and you talk about whatever you talking about. Bro, the bottom line is they don't like when you don't play by the rules they want you to play. That's why do you think old media, even the racist one, this is why they like coon channels. It's not that they value the coon channel. The coon channel is telling you what you want to hear. Like, if you have a coon channel and you're like, oh, Lomachenko's number one, the greatest, Eddie Hearn's always right, whatever they want to hear, then you're acceptable at least. It's the people who speak their truest thoughts and speak their mind that they have a problem with, because they want to control you. Like me, they hate my channel. Like old media and all these like trolls and shit hate my channel. Say you're biased and racist and you suck, but they won't leave me alone. Okay, that's what you feel, but you could easily, out of all the millions of hours of content uploaded every second, you keep coming back to my channel. Why would you keep coming back to the channel that is so like outlandish and racist and biased, just to keep saying that that's what it is? Because they know they don't believe that stuff. They just saying it. They just trying to put smut on my name, and I guess create a militia of people to agree with it. I don't know what they trying to do, because it hasn't worked for all this time. But if I say I hate country music and I hate Carrie Underwood, but every time Carrie Underwood went live, you seen my name in there. Every time Carrie Underwood dropped a video, you see me commenting. I mean, how much can you really hate something that you won't stop like consuming? You see what I'm saying? That doesn't even make sense. You hate it so much you can't stop consuming it. Like if I'm drinking something, I'm like, oh, this tastes like poison, I'm not gonna keep drinking it. You see what I'm saying? Damn, what's this got? Damn, this got arsenic in it, and then are you gonna keep drinking it? No. So they don't believe what they say. They just know that new media, we leading the charge, we control the narrative, and they know we come with the illest points. We got the Discord now, and we discussing it, and we leaving them disenchanted. That's why they mad, bro, because they know we continue to grow. That's why they come. Some of the haters be in here right now just to watch. They want to see how much. They want to see what we doing. They want to see how much super chats I'm gonna get. They want to see, if people are showing love, and they want to see my swag and how I formulate and captivate and stuff like that. How I run and conduct it. These motherfuckers be copying all types of shit. How you hate something but you copied it? You hate it so much you copy my DNA is all through boxing. People be taking my talking points, writing whole articles about it. Shit I said. Nobody was saying. I said it. That's who said it. It is what it is, bro. My DNA is all through boxing though, and y'all know that. But like I said, just know where you guys hear it first. And it's at it's at all levels. It's at all levels. What's it called? B Perk, salute ego. In the interview, Floyd said Canelo's DAZN deal includes his opponent's purses. So he said, so if it's a 40 million fight, his opponent gets 10 and he gets 30. I can picture that. Like they're just giving you the amount to put on the main event. That makes sense. That could be true. Because, okay, put it this way. Since Canelo's been to fucking DAZN, how many negotiations has he had failed at some point because people said they were lowballed? So if what Floyd is saying is true, that makes sense. That would explain why, like, Canelo ain't trying to come out. He's trying to get more money, and he ain't trying to come out because it's his money. Like, as opposed to like a network putting up this and that like that. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to get greedy and, get the max he can get, and he don't want to have to come up off that. That makes sense. See, Floyd didn't have to worry about that because Floyd didn't give a fuck what Pacquiao was making because he was getting a guaranteed $100 mil from the networks plus pay-per-view back end, so he didn't have to worry about flat fees. You know? So that makes sense. Listen, somebody brought this up, and this is my dude. But I'm just telling you, it goes to show, like, the stuff I say, people be like, it happened. Who remembers what I said about Pretty Boy Floyd? Somebody sent me this too. It was actually Chesamine. I don't know if he's in the chat though. Who remembers my quote? I said everybody wants to be Pretty Boy Floyd. No, actually I said everybody wants to be Money Mayweather. What is the rest? Anybody finish that sentence? I've said this for years. I said this for years. Who finished the ego quote? I said everybody wants to be Money Mayweather, but finish the quote. I'm going to see who my day ones are. Shout out to A Bug, bro. $15 super chat. Look, the haters are watching. The money's still coming in. I know you hate. Come to Death Row. We're going to start printing our own money. Shout out to A Bug. $15 super chat. He said, what's up, Ego? New job, different hours, same dough. Prince Savage. That's my man. That's what I'm talking about. I said everybody wants to be Money Mayweather, but don't nobody want to go through the Pretty Boy Floyd stage. So I didn't finish the quote. He finished it. Chasmine sent me this.
I think at the end of the day, in terms of an executive interested in how this is going to go. Because I think there's a lot of rivals in the sport of every weight class. There's the heavyweights really risking it all. They're risking their pay scale because if they lose, they're not making what they want.
Hey, Chasmine, what do you remember what section that was?
They're managing fears, they're managing doubts, they're reminding themselves of the work they put in and why they belong on the stage. They can have rivals, but if they're not willing to toe.
Microphones when you guys see that when you guys can get questions. Do we have microphones when you do something?
Why aren't more boxers demanding that these fights be made cross promotion? As you talked about, giving you guys credit for kind of doing this and making sure the fans get to see this fight. Why aren't more boxers doing that? Any of you guys? I don't have an absolute answer, but to be able to face the other baddest man in your division, to be willing to go right in that cage, it can be scary business. It's not an easy thing to do. You gotta face your nerves. You gotta face your fears. Because when you do something like that, you're on stage in front of the.
Hey, Chasmine, do you remember what part that was? You the one that sent me this. What section of it do you remember? Actually, you know, I could find it probably. Or Chasmine, what's your Twitter? Because I know you sent it to me, and that had it. $28 more. Okay.
What does Deontay have to do? Right here, Lennox. Right up front. Right here, Lennox. Yeah.
What does the have to wait? As a fighter, I think all of us regular folk in the room would like to know exactly what are the processes that you go through in order to manage the fears, because there has to be something anybody wants to do. We are all in for a treatment. Look at you. But I'm all in fear. Come on, there's a storm to strategy. Managing your fears as a fighter. I think all of us regular folk in the room would like to know exactly what are the processes that you go through. But they don't want to go through the Pretty Boy.
Look,
Guys are gonna ride it out.
listen.
It takes a lot of courage to do that. And I don't think there's a lot of guys who want to do that. They want to be Money Mayweather, but they don't want to go through the Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather stage when you're grinding and nobody's watching and you're grinding and nobody want to do that. They want to be talking to you in front of the whole world and all of you guys. And if you lay an egg, you guys are gonna ride it out. they want to be Money Mayweather, but they don't want to go through the pretty boy Floyd Mayweather stage when you're grinding and nobody's watching.
Bro, what did I tell you, bro? I told you I run boxing. How long have I said? I finally found it. Bro, SOG just said, bro, bro, I could retire from this shit if I wanted to. Bro, I've done what I've done. You just heard SOG say what I've been saying the whole time, bro. How I've said this for years. I ain't heard nobody say exactly that, just like that, bro. He almost said it verbatim, what I said. Tells you people pay attention, people watch. And then the new media stuff hits you and it just seep into your soul. I know y'all remember, because people I remember when I first started saying that, people liked it and I kept saying it. But anyway, I told y'all for years. I said people want to be Money Mayweather, but they don't want to go through the Pretty Boy Floyd stages. Period. So anyway, I had to hit y'all over the head with a morning stream. Wilder, like I said, people are treating him unfairly, but it's expected because Wilder said bleeding from the ear didn't affect me at all. No eardrum damage. I don't know. Bro, I hope Wilder's being truthful to himself. That's all I can say. Because it looked like that eardrum shot. Fuck, like that. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have no legs. I don't know. We going to see. But I know, all I know is I'm checking for Wilder Fury 3. I'm definitely checking for Wilder Fury 3. Make sure you guys smash the like button. You know, you guys could listen to whatever. You could listen to ever. Hey, Block MX, he a rat. I can smell him. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. You guys, like I said, you could listen to Eddie Hearns and all these people in the comment section. Oh, nobody wants to see Wilder Fury 3. Whatever. I want to see it. I still think Wilder, you know, I think Wilder has the type of power. He can knock Fury out. This is just what it is. He can't knock him out with that game plan. You know, having a disastrous night. But if he comes back fully focused, bro, he can still knock out Fury. You know, old media, the funny thing is, over time, they're realizing that they've been reduced to ashes. Like, they wanted it to be over for Wilder. You know what I mean? They thought people would stop supporting Wilder, and maybe some people have. I don't know, but I'm still rocking with the dude. I still like what Wilder stands for. I still like what he stands for as a person. Fuck the boxing shit. He stands for something. He represents me. He represents me. I've told you guys for a minute, Wilder's new media. He didn't get around cameras and start acting funny style and saying a bunch of shit. I respect the dude still. You guys can, oh yeah, I'm still riding. I'm still finna, you know, watch his next fight. I'm still gonna buy his pay-per-view. I'm still gonna cover his fight. So, you know, him losing didn't do anything. Him losing, and like, the funny thing is, they want for you guys say, oh, you're bringing up the race car. Fuck you. Don't watch my shit then. Because Chavez Jr., bro, he's been given hella opportunities to be great and show that he's living up to his dad's surname and all this shit. And you'll have Mexican American, Hispanic people who still fuck with him, and they were going to see him and saying he'll beat Danny Jacobs. And I'm like, where you get that from? You know, where has he even been? You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to Wilder, they want you to just kick him and bury him because he took one loss to a great fighter. No. But Chavez Jr. can have an infinite amount of chances. Like, come on, bro. So I'm still representing. As long as Wilder stays true and is still entertaining, I'm still going to represent. I'm still going to give him shine on my channel. Bro, I'm not no Fairweather fan. I told you I'm a fan of like the man, you know. I'm a fan of like like his body of work, what he's accomplished, shit like that. Period. So I don't know. The old media is like, oh, ha, ha. I'm still gonna watch his next fight. Still gonna help put money in his pocket. You know, as long as he's doing what he's been doing. You know, but it just makes for a good third fight though, because people with the costume excuse and all that, people are gonna tune in. They want to see it. Like I said, Eddie Hearn doing what Eddie Hearn famously does, clout chase. Talk about Joshua and Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia and the UK, a bunch of horse shit that don't matter because it's not happening. Not next, at least. If Tyson Fury comes through the Wilder fight like some people think, I don't know. I don't know what happens in the third fight, to be honest. I'm not, see, again, people are victims of the moment because Fury dogged Wilder and beat him and it wasn't Wilder's night. He's been written off. But if you watch enough boxing, you'll know boxing has some of the most triumphant, like, comeback stories ever. So I don't think it's over for Wilder. He can't have a disastrous night like that last, like the second fight, but I'm still looking for it. I still think it's a good fight, bro. You got to make major adjustments, though. You know? Yeah, they're just trying to kick him while he's down, and this is where it's going to show Wilder's true toughness if he got it, you know? If he got it in him, if he exercises the rematch, this is going to be his toughest fight because it's going to be the fight where it's a crossroads fight. It's a do or die fight that there's so much pressure, you got to win. You know, that's just what it is. And we have to see if he rises to the occasion. But it'll be a good fight and it'll be a good build-up. Like I said, Eddie Hearn, he talking about Joshua and all. You know it's not going to happen. This DAZN, in my opinion, they really have to figure out a method to the madness, because just simply talking about fight, that's not doing anything. You got to actually make these fights. Eddie Hearn talking about, Joshua versus Fury would be such a colossal fight. Yeah, it would, but you're not getting it next. So why even talk, bro? Why does the UK like getting blue balls? Somebody please explain why the UK loves getting blue balls. They love to talk about all these fantastic, whimsical fights and never get them. You know, talk about all these, I sent Charlo a massive offer, massive risk. I sent Luis Ortiz on 5-week notice, massive offer, massive risk. I want Pacquiao versus Mikey Garcia, massive fight, massive money. Bro, massively make this shit happen. Y'all like blue balls in the UK. You like to get blue balls, Smurf balls, bro. Make this shit happen. Be there, be square. Like, that's all I want to see is if it's a good fight, good for boxing, great. Make it happen, mate. It's like people just want to keep listening to Eddie Hearn say this. Why? Like, how many times do you have to continue to go through the same thing before you're like, maybe you should probably get the fight done first and then mention it to the public? Just a theory. I don't care about Pacquiao, Mikey, unless it's on the sign, sealed, and delivered. I don't know what Pacquiao's doing. I don't know if Mikey beats Jesse Vargas. So I don't want to talk about none of that. There's no guarantees in boxing, especially in recent years. Underdogs is whooping, favorites and all types of shit. Just make these fights. It's like, do people want to listen to Eddie Hearn talk for an hour about what he hopes to or what he couldn't get made? Oh, yeah, we offered Charlo. He never emailed me back. Massive money. The UK, y'all could have that. Y'all could have all these conversations about, like, these exasperated conversations about shit, Charlo not responding. Americans, we don't care about that. He didn't respond. Shit ain't happening. What's next? What's next on le menu? You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. We got to keep this shit cutthroat committee. Charlo didn't respond to your ass. What you got next? What can you get us? You know, as opposed to, oh yeah, Charlo, they want us to argue about Charlo, how much he's worth, and if he should have took Eddie's offer. I'm not doing all that, bro. I ain't doing all that. If you make it and it's a great fight, no matter who you are as a promoter, I will promote the fight. But I'm not going to boost up a bunch of, like, horse shit that don't look like it's happening. That's it. Like, imagine me just talking about, like, you want to hear somebody talk about what they've actually done, like, or something that they wanted to do. Like, oh, I wanted to sleep with this girl and I got close, but, she ended up going home. Like, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about what you hope to achieve. Like, when I listen to, like, anybody, David Goggins, or like anybody who's been through some stuff and lived life, I care about what journey he's already, like, not necessarily all the stuff he hopes to do. He's telling us about when he was a SEAL, this and that happened, or how he ran a 100-mile marathon. You know what I'm saying? Tell me some real shit. Tell me some shit that is in the works and happening. I don't care about a bunch of stuff because it's not happening. Yeah, I love David Goggins. He's raw, bro. I don't want to talk about Charlo not answering emails and stuff. That's just, people want to have these long, drawn out conversations. These drawn out conversations about this shit. Like, I don't know. DAZN gotta, like, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, which I know I'm not, but y'all could try to. The biggest, most talked about DAZN headlines, I feel majority of them are stemming from these electric headlines of shit that's not happening. Who disagrees with that, or who agrees with that? I'm gonna say it again. So the biggest conversation points are not actual DAZN cards that are in stone and ready to go, have a date, have a venue. They're all like, you're not gonna suck me into no whirlwind. Pause. You're not gonna suck me into this whirlwind of, like, promoting a bunch of nonsense. You see what I'm saying? Like, the train, Oscar says the train is left for Charlo. That was a headline. Charlo allegedly turned down Canelo. So we're not even talking about Canelo, like, actual options for him. We're talking about the train is left for Charlo, and is Charlo ducking, and, stupid shit like that, which we know he's not ducking. You get me? We're Mikey's about to fight Jesse Vargas this week, but the headliners are talking about Pacquiao and Mikey. Where do they do this at? What part of the game is this? How are we talking about Pacquiao and Mikey and he ain't even got past Jesse Vargas? It's just sad, man. This is new clout chasing epidemic. They talking about the coronavirus. What about this clout chase epidemic? It's just real sad, and that's not what boxing should be to me. Mikey's about to fight Jesse Vargas, and no one's talking about it. Here, who watched there's a real question. Who watched Virgil Ortiz's press conference? He just did a press conference. Who watched it? All I want to see is answers. Vote. Did you watch Virgil Ortiz, a good portion of it, his press conference? Yes or no? He said he had a presser. Jonathan Martinez, nope. Ricardo Pena, not me, nobody. That's what I'm saying. DAZN, they got to figure out the promotional thing because it's making it. Virgil, this is no shade on him. He's a dope fighter. I'm checking for him. But DAZN is making it hard to almost follow boxing. Like, I didn't even know he was having a press conference. I didn't even know when it happened. I just seen some pictures of it. He said, who's he fighting? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's supposed to be one of the illest, 147ers on the up and coming, and people don't even know he's fighting, when he's fighting. People didn't even know he had a press conference yesterday, bro. He had a press conference yesterday, and people can't even follow up with it because they don't. It's just like they don't even, bro. They need a network or something. They got to do something. Because it's like people don't even know. Like, even if you like him and you want to see it, you don't even know when he's fighting. You like, bro, he did a press conference yesterday and ain't nobody talked about it. He's talking about the fucking Wilder suit and shit. This chopper suit from Wilder. They ain't even, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. They making it real hard to follow this shit. I knew nothing about it. That nobody did. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's not even publicized shit. So the headlines are like Ryan Garcia versus Tank and graphics and shit. You wasting time. You wasting time because all that is like fictitious shit for the moment. Unless they know something I don't. You wasting time with shit like that, and then there's actual fights you're doing people don't even know about. It's not a method for success. Cursor said, how they have a YouTube channel, 2 boxing promoters, a damn website. Damn, he going off, and still no one knows when their fighters are fighting or having pressers. That's what I'm saying. It's like, but then Jorge Masvidal call out Canelo, they'll be quick to make a graphic about that shit. Or, some silly shit. Like Floyd mention Canelo, they'll make a graphic about Floyd Canelo 2, who wants to see it. Bro, this shit ain't happening, so what are you wasting people's time for? There's like, no matter what, like, they just Manny Pacquiao versus Mikey. Here's the Charlo emails. No, like, all this stuff, really? Bro, why do we want to see, like, this is like, they try to make my sports soft, y'all. Eddie showing an email that he sent, got no reply for. What's the basis for that? Hey, here's proof that I sent. Look, I got an email that I never got a response to. How about that? How about that, guys? Charlo never hit me back, but I sent it. What is the debate? We supposed to argue because you didn't get a reply? Man, what? That's like me hopping in Meg Thee Stallion DM and she leave my dumb ass on red. Yeah, she never hit me back, but here's the proof. I slid in Meg Thee Stallion's DMs. She left me on red. Oh yeah. Yes, sir, Bob, she did. She left me on red. Like, man, stop. We care about victories. We care about accomplishments. We care about what to fight, what is happening. Nobody cares because you struck out. Like, man, come on, bro. Give me a home run. Give me a grand slam. Nobody care when you struck out. Sit your ass on the bench. You feel me? Bro, y'all gonna bring the Bay out. You feel me, bruh? Nobody cares when you strike out. You get 3 strikes, get the fuck about. Go to the bench. Go get some splinters. Go to the bench. That's all we care about. They care when you hit the home run. Make it to first base. Make it to second base. Nobody care about 3 strikes. You're out. I'm out. I'm out right now.